Valley Winery, and today we finally put in our new growler filler. This is something we developed on site by all used parts from the winery and from the brewery, and it's really cool because now we're going to be able to counter pressure fill growlers without getting any foam and keeping the carbonation in the beer, keeping it fresher, and serving you a lot better product. So before we used to fill them off the tap, and a lot of the breweries in Massachusetts still do fill them off the tap. But this basically, what we've done here is we've developed a filler, wine barrel out of the way, and you can put your growler in. Got little guides. Let it roll up, close the door. We have a gas line that causes a pre-evac. And it also kind of pressures the bottle up here. So now that we have pressure in the bottle, we then can open up one of our beers and start the counter pressure fill. I should pick one that has beer in it. There we go. I don't know if you can see. Oh, we also have a link here to aid in the showing. We can see now that the beer is actually coming into the growler. Very little foam, nice slow pace, keeping at about 5 or 6 psi in the bottle, trying to keep the foam pressure down. So we have all the valves, and once it's open, it'll just naturally keep filling up because we have it programmed so that the air is released as the pressure of the beer comes in at around 10 or 12 psi. We have about 5 or 6 counter pressure going in, so the beer is always going to continue to go up. If we want to accelerate our beer speed and fill speed, we can actually open up the valve here. It'll let some of the pressure out in the bottle and cause the beer to come in a little bit faster, but it's also going to create a little bit more foam in there, so you want to be careful not to get too much foam and accelerate the speed a little bit. You can see the beer filling up nice and slowly, nice and cold, and nice and carbonated. So this has been in development for about 60 days, and we're pretty proud of it. So you need to get out here, buy a growler. We sell the growlers for exactly what we pay for them, which is about $18. And then every time you come out here, you can fill up from any one of the 10 beers or 8 beers that we have currently in inventory, and it's $6.50 for each fill. Really a pretty good program considering that a growler at 2 liters is just about a 6-pack, so $6.50 for a 6-pack of nice fresh beer made locally here in Nashoba is a great value. So beer's coming up now to the full line. Best part about this is the fact that this thing is self-cleaning. Really proud of this aspect. Fills up, right to the line, get ready to shut it off. Pressure's down low, and up, bring it down. And you can see that we have a perfectly filled beer, no overflow. Nice foam head on top, so we're capping on foam. Then we have our cleaning process. Close the door, it's going to clean all of it. Real nice, turn the water on. Now flushing all the lines. And you see the beer actually flow up through the top once the lines are flushed. Once we run some fresh water through, it's also cleaning all the valves. We can turn gas on. Shut the water off. It agitates the water and cleans up the foam. There we go. We have a nice new clean line. You can see that now all the beer from the line's gone. Nice and clean and ready for the next fill. There you have it. Our new growler filler from the Nashoba Valley Winery. Stop by, use it, fill your own growler, and have fun. We appreciate your support. Thanks. Side view of the filler here. You can see all of the valves for each of the different beers, and then the 2 bottom ones, which are blue in color are the water and gas lines. Inside we actually have, this is an old pedestal from our bottling line, a handle from one of the pieces of equipment that we have, and then we developed some guides here to make sure that the bottle is centered on the platform when it's raised in. Obviously our cleaning tube was not centered very well, but then you have the seal for the top of the bottle and the lines coming in for gas, air. We have a pressure release valve and a pressure gauge so you can evaluate the pressure that's in the bottle.